So welcome to the UK News Today. Today we news that Order the Garter Knights, Queen and Royal Family attend service at Garter Windsor Castle. 700 years old tradition is the oldest and most senior order to chivalry in Britain, honoring those who have been knighted in recognition of the Republic service. The 700 years old tradition is the oldest and the most senior order of the chivalry in Britain, honoring those who have been knighted in recognition of the public service. Windsor Castle's grounds were created by Garter Knights who then marched their way into its joys, tripping wearing traditional robes. The appointment of the new Garter Knights will take place during the service. Recipients of the honor are chosen because they have held public official contributed to nation's life, observed civil rights personally. The appointment of Knights of the Garter is in the Queen's gift is made without consulting ministers, members including former Prime Minister John Admiral, former head of UK's Armed Force. Among of the dignitaries present to the service was the Duke of Knight picture after leaving the temple. The 82-year-old is one of the senior royals who is part of the order. Others include Duke of New York, Earl of Wessex, Princess Royal, Duke of Gloucester, and Princess Alexandra, and Honorable Lady Olivia. The appointment of the Knight of the Garter is the Queen's gift and made without consulting minister. And there is the Queen dressed in the elaborate require of the ceremony as she leads the temple. She is a right the Garter, and members include several senior members of the royal family, and 24 knights chosen the recognition of their work. The former Prime Minister John Major, who is a member of the Knights of the Garter, was amongst those to the ceremony. 1775 was public leave joy simple in Windsor Castle after attending the event. The picture has taken Windsor this afternoon show the side of the crowd gathered witness royal family official Twitter account post. Members of the public listen to the Garter service outside St. George's Chapel. The service is a celebration of the most senior order of chivalry and the institution of monarchies. The Princess Anne joins proceedings. The Princess Anne also joined the Queen at the order of the Garter ceremony. The Princess Royal 67 was appointed to the Order of 1994. She is a second child and only daughter of the Queen and known as her charity work. She work is patron of over 200 organizations. History of the Order of the Garter. The Order of the Garter was set up in 1358. Was founded by King Edward after he became inspired by the tales of King Thought and the chivalric Knights of the Round Table. Nearly 700 years later, the order is the oldest and the most senior order of chivalry Britain. Its motto is honey, so quit my pains, which is translated to shame on him who thinks is evil. The knights who now both male and female used to limited the aristocracy, but today they are chosen from a variety of backgrounds and recognitions for this republic service. Military and knights vendor lead processions. The military knights of the Windsor were filmed leading the processions of the Order of Garter, dressed in military uniform, and the Knights Parade, first class and ceremony got underway this afternoon The Order is made up of 24 knights and ladies and champions, of which there are 2 current vacant spaces, 8 royal knights and ladies companion, and 8 stranger knights and ladies companion, as well as members of expulsion, which include the Queen and the Prince of Wales. Chuma the Dutch looked elegant and summery in the monochrome outfit as she watched proceeding. Her husband Prince Charles was pictured by alongside Prince William during the ceremony. The Queen 92 is the head of Order of the Garter. Every monarch is automatically made sovereign of Order following the coronations. Her Majesty has been head of the Order from 1952 and is allowed to appoint members without asking minister first. The honor is known as the Queen's Gift. IT Royals is the ship's filmed shot of the Queen arriving Castle this afternoon. Ex-Prime Minister John Major attends the ceremony. The former Prime Minister was appointed to the Order in 2005. The most recent appointments were made this year when the Queen honored Lady Mary Vaughan and Viscount Borrowed. The Queen was filmed arriving at the Order of the Garter ceremony by car, dressed in violet robes and a plumed hat. The Queen was seen in the back of the car without Dog of Abbott, who has resigned from official royal duties. The Prince Charles and Prince William have been pictured at the ceremony, but members of the Order were pictured there as they paraded by the clouds. Charles was made member of the Order in 1958 and William was appointed in 2008. 2 new appointments into the Order of the Garter will be made in private ceremony today. Lady Champion Dana Murray began, and the Knight Champion Viscount Borrowed will be invested, others signed by the Queen. There are 2 current 2 vacancies, without others by taking account into the appointment earlier in 2018. The most recent vacancy has arisen due to the death of the Right Honourable Sir Nandon Stephen, who died on 29 October 2017, Sir William Custod, who died on 29 March 2018. The sun was shining on the crowds who gathered to watch the ceremony Windsor this afternoon. The stuttering shots capture Windsor looking beautiful. The eyes of the world fixed Windsor almost exactly a month year as Prince and Might married in Garter couples. This clip shows open ceremony as the paradise close outside Windsor Castle. The sun is shining. Ceremony, which began with trumpets playing ahead, members of the family arriving in the Order of Garter regular. The soldiers were pictured march through the street, uploading clouds as the ceremony began this afternoon at Windsor Castle. The sun is shining. The ceremony, which will see the Queen lead other members of the family during the processions. Each of the 1,000 members of the Republic watch this week ceremony, which has been part of the royal calendar for 700 years. Clarence House have been confirmed the Prince of Wales will be attending the procession at St. Joyce Chapel. Prince Charles was appointed to the Order of the Members in 1958. He is expected to be joined by Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall. Generations of royal family members has been appointed to the Order, with the monarch always served as the sovereign. The procession began with the Queen formally investigating any new champions, with the others and usher in the throne room, the castle. The queen and the knights process in crown, wallet robes, glistening in senior, and plum heads in one of the most traditional ceremonies in the queen's calendar. Her Majesty is expected to entertain the members official at the lunch, and then order usually process the food service at the joint chambers. This is the short service where any champions installed before the queen and other members of the turn to ask and encourage and cause. Thank you very much for listening to the UK News. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to the channel to get more news. Thank you.